Well, good afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd escape the dreek weather down here in the southeast. It's just grey and drizzly and not very nice today, so I thought I'd jump into the Beechcraft again and head up to Scotland, where the weather's actually a bit brighter today, as you can see behind. I'll just go do a quick flight, about half an hour, I guess, from West Froy down here near Stranraer across to Carlisle, just to get another leg under my belt. So that's where we're going today, across to Carlisle. Next week sometime I'll come down a little, weave my way through the Lake District, which might be quite interesting. So we'll see how we go. But today it's just a fairly short jump across to Carlisle, back on the England part of the tour. So, alright, I haven't started up or anything yet because it's not a very long flight, so we'll open those, make sure my thing is on both tanks, whatever. Batteries on. Flaps up, they were left down from where we landed. Parking brake is on. Okay, so we'll have a bit of half revs, about a quarter inch or so of that.
Clear!
Okay, get the alternators on. Right, so beacon lights on, nav lights on, taxi lights on for now. Put the floodlights on. Don't think we'll need those today. Prop ice, I don't think we'll need. Pitot heat is on. Okay, so we're just going to go out here and taxi onto this runway. I think we'll be taking off. Where are we? We want to take off sort of in the north direction, but can't remember which way around the runways are at the moment. Give me a second, I'll just have a quick look. Where are we parked? I'm just checking to see where we're parked. Doors, connect. Why did it put us up there? Tours. Right, yeah, so we want to go onto the runway and turn right. That's what I was looking at. We want to take off on runway 30. I was looking at the winds, it's crosswind though. Oh, well, maybe we'll go up the runway and we'll take off on runway 06. I'm only going by the windsock here. Oh no, we'll take off on the short runway. Otherwise I've got further to taxi. Okay, parking brake off. In the shadow of the tower. Yeah, it's sort of coming towards us a bit anyway. So we'll just go down this one a little way. Right, let's put this on. I haven't got any wind data yet anyway, so. That should be enough. Runway 30. We want to head eastwards, but we'll turn around as soon as we take off. Right, that's got us round. Quick stop. Landing lights on. Strobe lights on. Okay, let's get going. And up we go. Okay, I think we'll turn around to the left since the wind's blowing that way. Climb up to 1,000 feet, so I'll stick the alternator on for the moment, altitude on. There's the airport, that's the other runway. Just a bit north of east, just to pick up my flight. I still forgot to put the Google Maps on, so I'm just using the default maps here, and Bijan winter seasons textures for the trees, etc. As you can see, we've got a nice sunny day today compared to what we had other times. Okay, I'll get rid of my map. So let's put the autopilot on, and we'll climb up to the altitude of BS. Props down a bit. Yeah, we've got a bit of a tailwind. (332) at 19 knots. That should help us along quite nicely. Let's move my heading all around. Just realised I had the speakers up quite loud, or louder than before, and it was picking up on my microphone as well as the desktop audio output, so I just changed it slightly. Oh, gear again. Gear up. I wonder why we weren't going too fast. But the drag of the gear. Forget every time. It's these little small prop planes. I expect them to have fixed gear, like the Cessna and that other little one, the Diamond. But Completely forgot. I think the diamond's got fixed gear on it. I believe so. Never mind. It's up now. Down over here, I don't suppose they're depicted, but down here somewhere is the standing stones of Trodden. It's a lovely name, Trodden. So it's the Trodden standing stones, a small Neolithic or Bronze Age stone alignment in the parish of Mochram, Wigtownshire, Dumfries and Galloway. It's down on this area down here somewhere. We're not going past it. As I say, I don't. Well, there might be there. We could just pop and have a look. Should we pop and have a look? See if we can see them. See if I can head towards them, and we'll keep an eye out for them. As it's only a short flight. Don't know if they'd be. It's probably like one of these stone circles, a bit like Stonehenge, but not quite as large, I wouldn't have thought. They've probably been put on as little houses. That wouldn't surprise me. I've got to see if I can spot them. Let's go outside, shall we? I'm looking at the map. You can see here we're approaching it just on the junction here by the look of it. And there, look, Trodden standing stones. So if we look out for that road, so I don't think we're just about coming over it now, but I can't see any stones. Where are they in relation to the lake here? Should be around here somewhere. I wonder if they're there. No, maybe not. No, we should be right over them now. No, they've probably been depicted as trees. It could be that little circle there. Never mind. I didn't think they'd be reflected, but I thought I'd go and have a look. Okay, right, we'll fly. So we've gone off course, or our straight course a little bit, but we'll just double back round. No problem. So we didn't see any standing stones, but never mind. We'll come across where we go. Somewhere about there. Oh, it's nice having a much clearer day though, isn't it? You get much more view of the scenery in that, which is nice. So we're still very much in winter mode anyway, so the trees are brown and woody looking. It's the North Sea. I don't know if we can see yeah, that out there is the Isle of Man. Yeah, there, look, that's the Isle of Man, which we weren't planning to go to actually, but I might decide to take a little detour. Pop across from Walney Island, or Walney rather, which is our next point of call on the actual tour. We could do a quick jump across to the Isle of Man. I think the Isle of Man is considered part of the United Kingdom, isn't it? I know it has its own parliament, but it's got an EG what do you call it, ICAO code, so probably is. Okay, we want to sort of cut across here a little bit when we get a bit closer. Just want to come across to this peninsula bit here, and then we'll cut across. In fact, I can start moving now, but Carrick Beach down there. It's got a little umbrella, so it's obviously quite popular in the summer. Yeah, it looks like a nice little beach. One of these places perhaps that doesn't get too crowded. There's not a lot of towns nearby, so only people holidaying, I should think. Carrick Beach. I'll just look at these hills here. I think we'll cut across this way a little bit. Just come to the south of those hills there. Sorry about that, I was just looking at the getting the weather information up for Carlisle. 360 at 06, so we need to probably come back the other way. Runway there is 24. Oh no, 360, we can land on 01 I think. Yeah, we can land on 01, that takes us up to the terminal as well, which is quite good. Okay. That's a plan. So we want to come round by the River Eden, I think, when we get there. Or we could go over the centre of Carlisle. Let's go over the centre of Carlisle, shall we? And then that will help bring us round to runway 01. Yeah, it will help us with the river there. I just realised I had the cursor off, and you couldn't actually see when I was doing things what I was doing. So I've just put the cursor back on, so you should be able to see it now. Whizzing around there. Okay. Yeah, so we just got to cut across here. It looks quite a long way, but it's not actually that far. I reckon it's another 20 minutes to destination, so we'll only be about 40 minutes total flying time. Add on a few bits from my incessant chatter, and a few minutes rather, not bits. Just admire the scenery for a little while, shall we? Towards Carlisle. So we're leaving Dumfries and Galloway behind as we fly over this stretch of estuary. And I guess when we get to the other side, we're south of Gretna Green. For those of you who haven't heard about Gretna Green, it's where everybody used to go underage to get married if they're underage in the UK. I'm sure everybody's heard of Gretna Green anyway, but so we'll be approaching. Those clouds look quite low, don't they? Well, we've got rain. Oh yeah, few at 1,100. I think I'm going to come down. I'll come down to 800 feet, I think. See if we can stay below the cloud base, so long as 2020 I got it right. Yeah, so we're going to have rain on landing. That's a bit of a shame. Rain as we pass over Carlisle. I don't know if is this the Solway Firth. I think it is. Yeah, this is the Solway Firth. Solway Firth is a firth that forms part of the border between England and Scotland, between Cumbria and Dumfries and Galloway. That's what I just said, wasn't it? Yeah, so Dumfries and Galloway now is behind us, and so we're just crossing the border now into England on the Solway coast. So we're still going to be in the base of those clouds. Come down another 100 foot. What are we on? 800? 7? Oh, hang on. Oh no, we're still too high. That's why. Typical. I hadn't changed the QNH for what's the QNH there? For Carlisle. Probably the pressure's dropped a bit. Right, so if we oh, we are descending down, okay. We'll get down to 700 feet and then we should just about stay below the cloud base there. Come this way a little bit towards Carlisle. Although the clouds look really good, these really hard-edged cauliflower types I'm not over keen on. I prefer the fluffier type of clouds that you get here, the softer edges, these ones. But these sort of storm clouds, I mean, you might get them in tropical areas, but you very rarely see them in the northern hemisphere, UK, you know, unless it is very thundery, which I don't think it is at the moment anyway. It just says rain, they're not thunderclouds. A few at 1,100 and broken at 1,900. Prefers runway 01 or 06. No, we'll take 01. Takes us right up to the terminal. Well, it looks so 2020 haven't done so bad on their weathering though, apart from the funny cauliflower clouds, but because it did say 1,100 feet and we are just at 820 at the moment, or 800 feet. I think that was the last time I clicked the... I did say 700, but I don't think I clicked the vertical speed after that to adjust it downwards, but we're okay at 800 by the look of it. Looks as though we're going to be below the cloud base. Right, so we're just approaching, what's that? I can't see, there's something else on the map. Siloth. There's Siloth Golf Club there as well. Might be able to see the golf course. I don't know what Solway Coast AONB means. National, no, it's not MP, it's not National Park. I don't know. There's a golf course. You usually make out a golf course with bunkers. Is that it there? That looks potentially like a golf course, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe not. Could be a golf course. Yeah, I think it is. There's a green there, look. I just wonder where Carlisle should be a bit more built up than it's showing. Far to Carlisle. Maybe it's not as big as I thought it was. Oh, I think we'll slow down anyway. Trouble getting this beefy little plane to slow down. Kirkbridge Airfield somewhere off to our left, but I cannot see it. Probably a grass runway, is it? Oh, there, what's that there? Oh no, there's the airfield there. But we're not stopping there. Conscious there's some turbine blades here, I don't want to fly through those. basically control most of the forward thrust with the propeller setting, prop setting. You know, RPM or whatever it is. Yeah, RPM. This one here. This is Carlisle here. So what winds are they showing there? Yeah, 3,365 knots. So we'll still do 0-1 then. It's only a 5-knot wind. See if we can see the airport. I don't know which way to turn this. There we go. EGNC is there. So 010 will be going this way, but what we're going to do is to fly out here and then turn in. Fly over a bit of Carlisle and then we'll just come right a little bit. So you want to head out to about this point, and then where this river turns we will turn in for runway 01. I think it's that way, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, itchy foot. Right, so here's Carlisle coming up, so we'll jump outside and have a look. A bit of a rain shower we're going to go through in a minute. I sort of want to stay just to the left of this hill here, if you can see it through the murk. Yeah, at the moment it looks like the airport might be in the sun. There's the River Eden. It snakes its way around the edge of Carlisle. Carlisle Castle, but I don't know, it's not rendered, so no idea what it would look like if it was. Where's the Carlisle Castle? Okay. This is the river we want to turn around, but it winds its way right across here and then it comes back round on itself again. We pick it up at Warwick on Eden. You can see it here. Look, you see it winds its way around to the north and then comes back around. I don't know which way it's going. I guess it's coming this way actually, towards the sea. But yeah, so it's but we'll cross it again. Just as we cross it, we should be able to slow a bit, just as the rain starts, look, on the windscreen. Let's see if we can slow ourselves down a little bit. So I think I'll take the autopilot off. So there's the river again that we're just crossing, coming along here. In fact, it winds around underneath us. So I think if we can start our turn here. Runway 01. If I'm not careful, I shall overshoot. I can't see the airport at all at the moment, I don't think. That's not it down below us, is it? Oh, it is as well. Right. Right, I'm going to have to go around again then. It's the trouble I get an idea from the map, but when you're travelling at 90 miles or kilometres an hour, or miles per hour, is it kilometres per hour? It jumps up upon you, and if you don't know exactly where it is, you have to make some adjustments. So we'll come back round. I don't want to steer that much. Stay at around 600 feet, I think. Should be fine. And when we get on finals this time, I'll put the gear down and land in flaps, and we'll try and come in. Right, it's over there, so gear down. Where's my gear? Straight across the road. Look out, cars, don't look out your window. You might get distracted. Oh, what's that? Power line. Just missed it, I think. Alright. Oh, a bit of a bounce. Oh. I think I will need to reduce the throttle RPM as well. The next approach. Bit of a bumpy touchdown, that one. Never mind. Should we go off here? Yeah, we'll go off here. think I need to have the RPM lower. What's around there? Let's go over there somewhere. Go on the middle one, shall we? By the control tower again. Oh, I didn't take any pics for my video, did I? Never mind, I'll take one here. What was that? That car? Where did that come from? Oh, that's a bit annoying. Go away, Mr. Car. Let's come up here a bit. I probably can't move now because he's stuck there. Can I stop it here? Right by the little club, or the there's a couple of guys there by the helicopter pad. Okay, well, I was a bit disappointed with the landing, but I'll get the hang of it soon with these throttles and RPMs, etc. So we shut her down, batteries off, alternators off, and we'll put all the lights off as well. They probably would have gone off anyway. Okay. Okay, well, thanks for watching that little quick hop across to Carlisle. I'll say it'll probably be next week now, Monday, Tuesday time, possibly. I've got some gardening to do, so next week pay a visit to the garden centre, so I might be tied up a bit doing other things if the weather's fine. It's certainly supposed to improve next week. So until the next time, I'll say cheerio for now and see you soon. Bye.